Prince Harry and Meghan Markle sat down for an incredible 2-hour interview with Oprah Winfrey. This interview was actually filmed and produced by Oprah Winfrey and then licensed to CBS. That's how they were able to do this without having all the leaks and all this, showing up on the internet in advance. There was a lot of big reveals from the interview, from the exciting and happy, they're having a baby girl, they rescued some chickens, to the terribly sad, Meghan repeatedly reached out for help and couldn't get it. And a lot of no shockers, Americans don't know much about the monarchy or the United Kingdom, and wealthy Brits are a little judgy when it comes to skin color. Very judgy. Crazy super judgy. Harry says he didn't realize how bad things were with the royal family until he started seeing Meghan, and then the firm, as they call it, which is totally creepy, the firm and the institution, they did everything they could to disparage her and make her life hard, leaving her struggling for her own mental health and prompting Harry to get them out of there. They looked at all the Commonwealth countries and ended up moving to Canada, to Vancouver Island. It is the largest island on the Pacific coast in North America, and it is about a quarter of the size of England. This is a big, beautiful place. As someone that's married to a Brit and lived in London for 9 years, I was just so happy for Harry and Meghan and Archie to start this new life in Canada in a beautiful place. But it was like surreal when he showed up, and there's this photo of him there like getting off the WestJet plane with a duffel bag. Like, this is Prince Harry on WestJet. For the Americans watching, WestJet is like Southwest, but bad. There's no first class on WestJet. There's just first 3 rows. There you are. You get to sit in the front, and they just have a little sash, little piece of cloth hanging over them to be like, these are the front seats, these are special. And it's just a sash. You just get a piece of cloth. It's basically a wank rag. Now, the thing is, when Harry and Meghan did move to Canada, a lot of the rest of the country was upset. They were really upset that they didn't choose their city and their province, and people were actually campaigning like, come to Saskatoon. Nobody goes to Saskatoon on purpose. Don't go to Vancouver Island. You gotta come to Saskatoon. I can't believe they're going to the West Coast. Why would you do that? You could be here in Winnipeg. There was tons of Facebook posts, people just saying like, oh, I really just hope they have a nice life here in Canada and people can respect their privacy. And then the same person would have like a picture of Meghan walking her dog. I snapped this one today on a hike. Look at Meghan. Has she gained weight? There was a lot of that. His family was cut off from security. Everyone knew where he lived. He's a huge target. Even a low-level, like, meth gang would probably try and kidnap him for some ransom money. That is really telling of how terrible the royals are that they did that to Harry and Meghan. After their short stay in beautiful Vancouver Island, they had to leave. Harry says he just did not feel safe. He couldn't get the security. Harry spent more time in Afghanistan than he did in Canada. Now, for the Americans watching, Prince Harry spent 10 years in the military, eventually rising to the rank of captain, and did 2 tours of active duty in Afghanistan. Yeah. What is interesting is that if Harry and Meghan didn't lose their security detail, they would still be on Vancouver Island. Instead, they ended up in America, which is a great place to go if you want to get away from racism and guns. This interview took a lot of courage and huge respect to Harry and Meghan for doing everything they've done and creating this dialogue and bringing this stuff to the light to move our society in a better direction, to have these conversations that people are scared to have. This is what's going to make the world a better place. Wow, what's your problem, dude? I feel sorry for you, Tommy. You need Jesus. MAGA tears. Hashtag Tommy Campbell is a moron. MAGA tears. Trump 2020. MAGA tears. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please rate, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can find out about all my latest content. I'm a stand-up comedian. I've got 3 albums on Spotify. You can check them out for free. That's a pretty sweet deal. I'm also on Cameo. If you want a shout out or a roast, find me there. If you're out, please wear a mask. Be kind to each other. Have an awesome day.